Hello, everyone. Corin O'Keefe back on the island of Verity. Today we have a very special debate going on. We have the main man for us, an Aero for Marvel Comics, going to this fateful brawl using the Lone Wanderer. They'll be equalizing stats. Without further ado, let's these badasses go toe to toe.
I'll go first. So, for my first win con, Aero, she's going to basically, let's see. Ooh, choices. Okay. So, Aero, she's going to run up to Lone Wanderer, head off with her airblade. And I'll drop scans if you want. But, zone 1. Okay.
Okay, so basically you're saying he'll run up and slice me in half with that blade.
Yeah, fly up to him. Or run up. Don't matter to me.
Okay, I make a blade from the air with an edge thin enough to find the fissures. So basically, it's a air blade.
Yeah.
Okay, how sharp is it?
Sharp enough to cut through crystal. It'll cut through you, dude, like butter.
So it can basically like cut through crystals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, yeah.
Okay, so my counter to that would be, say, choices again. Can it cut on an atomic level? It cut on like an atomic level?
What do you mean atomic level? It's just, I don't think so, but enough to cut you in half, definitely. It'll get through your durability.
Okay, so basically, my counter to that is that it wouldn't be able to get through like the Lone Wanderer's power armor.
I thought we were doing equal stats. So,
I mean, oh yeah, we are, but we equalize technology.
What do you mean equalize technology? It's AP and durability.
And yeah, but like I did this one thing like with equal stats, and like he said we equalize the physical stats, but not the like tech or equipment.
Wait, so you said power armor, but that's comp. The Lone Wanderer doesn't wear that normally, unless you go in comp and you didn't stay.
Normally, he wore it at the end of the game.
No, he doesn't start off with it. That's comp.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah,
I can prove that if you don't believe me.
You can prove he doesn't like start off with like the.
Of course, he doesn't start off with power armor. He isn't even in. Are you in Fallout 3 version of Lone Wanderer? Because in Fallout 3, even in the start of the game, you need to learn how to even. You need to get power armor training in order to wear the armor, so he doesn't start off with it. So.
And yeah, you do need to get training, but he did get training. Also, I'm using cop Wanderer. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, but we kind of started. We kind of started bluntly. I didn't get like a chance to say that. It was like started. We also said we were capping, but then like we didn't get a chance to do that either. So like.
No, all right. So Fate, I said we can do equal stats, and you can use Lone Wanderer. In that situation, you had enough time to let me know. All right, can I use comp instead? And I would have just agreed with you, but you just said yes, so that's on you. I didn't force you into it, I just asked. And you had plenty of time to decide for yourself. And it would be dishonest to, like, just use comp out of nowhere. So, yeah, do you have a counter to my blades?
Yes, I have a counter. My counter is VATS.
Okay, I'll still man you on VATS. I'm just going to argue a counter. I've got precognition. So
anything down for that. But...
So basically, how her precognition works, the air around her and everywhere around her, not just around her, like people in her vicinity or far away. She can sense movements. She can sense heartbeats. She can hear like movements, like bones, like joints moving. And I could just drop you some scans here, and I'll send you more. Just
okay.
And there was this, and I can argue higher for like precog, a couple layers at least.
What? Adopted what? What? Precog?
Hello?
I didn't know we were using precog. I was gonna say like accelerate time manipulation.
Okay, Fate, like, bro, like,
I'm counting.
you have to, like, sorry for interrupting, but, like, you have to ask to, like, ban stuff before the debate started, bro.
And yeah, I know, but it kind of started like really abruptly.
Yeah, but like it's too late, man. You can't just.
It's too late, man. You can't decide it. Like, you should have started earlier and said no precog and all that stuff. Sorry for interrupting, but.
Nah, that's cool. So,
yeah. I know that, but we like literally started like in like 10 seconds after I asked it.
Well, again, I did mention you do have the option to like fix some certain stuff before we debate. You don't have to like pressure you or force you into it. You could have just said, can we just go over a few things? And you didn't do that, so that's on you. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, so the quality of her precog, she can literally know what's going on behind her. She doesn't even need to look at what's going on around her. So when she had her back facing this like guy who's going to rob her phone, she knew he was attempting to rob her phone, and she didn't even need to look at him because the air was telling her his every exact movement. So with your VATS, it won't help you. I just precog it, and I just know what to do and going for the kill.
How would you be able to precog it if you're like moving too slow to do it though?
How am I moving too slow? That's your perception, but because of her precog and the air, it's gonna tell me what you're gonna do. I'm gonna precog it. Because by the time you start moving your arms to even raise your gun, she's gonna know because of basically your joint movements and the sound you make through your body movements and your bone structure. So that's how she's gonna precog it.
I'm not saying he doesn't have precog, but at the same time, if you're too slow to use it, what's the point of it?
How is she gonna be too slow? I just proved to you. Fate.
Like.
All right. Let me explain something to you, mate. So, with her precog, and say with your VATS, and say you're going, like, time seems slow to you, yeah? By the time you move your arm, I'm going to know what's going to happen. Do you understand what I mean? You may appear slow to me, but because of my precog, I have steps above you, so I can go in for the kill and know what to avoid before it happens. But we can leave that point to the judges if you want, but I feel as if I've proven that I would be able to get the kill in on you.
Yeah, like if he didn't have this, like I put like
I'm just proving that you like I just out precog you even with your VATS, I just blitz with because of my precog, and I'd go in for the kill and I'd know exactly what you're gonna do because of the air. So
yeah.
Do you want to just leave that to the judges then?
I'm honestly thinking like if I just do this some other time because like this is trying.
Well, I'm saying, do you want to just leave this point to the judges, or do you want to just?
Yeah, okay. So like I put some like scans above about like the VATS, so I guess like
I know about your VATS. That's fine. I still manned you on it, but I'm just.
Why would you still man me on it when I've already showed you?
No,
like
I'm still manning you because I know about your VATS, so I'm not. So you don't need to really present any evidence. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to prove to you that I would basically outmaneuver you and kill you before your VATS would even work. And basically, as I mentioned before, we can just leave this point to the judge. And we can just continue to win cons.
Okay. Anyway, do you want to start over something? Do you want to like keep going? Like this kind of
we can keep going, or if you want to just go judges now, if you want, I don't mind.
I mean, like, I guess I'll just present a wind gun and then, like, see what happens. I guess, like,
Sure.
like, my first wind gun would be like that. Let's see. Okay, so my wind gun would be that. Wind gun would be that Steven would vaporize her on an atomic to subatomic level.
What, laser rifle? Or plasma?
The laser, and to be honest, like there are lots of weapons you can use. There's the laser rifle, there's the laser pistol, the plasma weaponry, alien weaponry, atomic is Batman. There are lots of weapons that he has that can do that.
All right. So what's your weapon of choice?
Since this is like a death match, I'm gonna go with like the alien atomizer.
Right, cool. That's fine. Okay. So my counter to that is her air shields. So if you fire off that laser, like that alien pistol laser, I'm just gonna block it with my air shield.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so like I see the shield.
Yeah.
It's like blocking a hand. Yeah. At this shield ever blocked attacks of this caliber though.
What do you mean what do you mean?
Like attacks that bypass the atomic and subatomic structure and mess up with DNA basically.
How would it what does that
matter? I mean like what do you mean what did you say?
What are you trying to say it's going to basically neg the durability of it? I'm just asking a question.
Okay, basically what I am saying is that you showed that this is a shield and that it is an attack. At the same time, I don't really have enough reason to believe it would protect her from the attacks that I did. It was like a normal physical attack, yes. But this is what is that? Come on. Basically what I'm saying is that it wouldn't be able to like protect her from those types of like attacks.
Well, can you prove it wouldn't?
Yeah, I actually can. Never mind, that was me. That noise that came from. I have a video. I have the video.
Fate, like your mic's still glitch around.
God dang it, hold up a bit.
And now for my response.
Simple mode. Okay, I'm back.
No, we're not doing that this time.
Go to home.
No.
Alright.
Okay, so like I put some time frames in the description of this.
What'd you say?
Does the video open for you?
Yeah, I'm just asking, do you have a timestamp?
Yeah, so basically the time frames you would want to go to 48 and then just watch from there to 1551.
58 you said. Oh, wait, what was the other timestamp you said? Was it 15 minutes in or something?
Oh no, like the main timestamp is 1448, and you just watch from there to 1557.
Alright.
Basically, you'll see from that time frame that he's actually did you leave or you did it? Oh no, you did that. Basically, you'll see in that time frame what he did, that he was fighting and bypassing the shields of the aliens that were on the ship.
I don't know what timestamp you're on about because I can't find it.
I mean, like, it's in the comment section.
Oh, what, you put it in the comment section?
Yeah. Like, there's like a whole list of like in the comment section and everything.
It'd help if you put it in like zone 1 so I know which time frame to go to. Could you just type it in there for me, please?
Okay, fine, here you go.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes.
Okay, I got a question. How strong were those shields?
So what you say?
How strong were those shields?
Okay, like how strong are the shields exactly?
Yeah.
Well, I actually do like have an answer for like how strong the shields would be like for this type of thing.
Okay, can I have a look?
Okay, so basically, as you can see, like the aliens are far more advanced than like us on Earth, even in like the Fallout verse. And the Fallout verse actually does have some incredibly our technology. I'll put like a piece of like I'm gonna just put an example like the type of tech that's like in the followers. Crap, let me put that up. Okay. Oh, here we go. Finally.
Okay. All right.
Okay, basically like this. Essentially, in the Fallout verse, they managed to create these things called micro fusion cells. Alien gear that you do like on the ship is comparable, if not, it's comparable to the micro fusion cells that you would like have on the on Earth.
But how I want to look, because you're not giving me a quantifiable amount. I want to know how strong those shields are.
It's going to be comparable to like microfusion cells.
Yeah, but how strong are
like
those?
Microfusion in general. I put like something in like zone 1 that kind of explains like the science.
Yeah, but can you point out the potency of it, please? Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
like, can you point out the potency of it, please?
This. Oh wait, I gave you like the wrong thing.
So this is not it then.
Somewhere. Here we go. Found it. This explain. This like is like a quick example. Like this thing. Here we go. Thanks. So like waiting stuff.
Okay, but Fate, this still doesn't answer my question.
You're asking like how strong like the nuclear those are.
How strong were those shields?
Like
how strong were those shields? Because if you can't prove like obviously the durability of the shields, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to just dismiss your claim about it basically being able to get through my shield, because you haven't provided a quantifiable feat or the potency or like the durability.
Oh wait, I found it. It's right here. Okay, basically, here's like a thing. I found it. It was just like sorry, like I gave you the whole thing.
No, it's fine. I just want to know how strong those shields were. That's all. And I want a quantifiable, because you're saying it can just get through these shields, but like it's vague. It's not telling me the durability of those shields.
If we're going to be like completely fair, I did say like it was either similar, if not likely greater to than like the microfusion cell generators on Earth. And here's like how strong fusion is. Fusion is essentially the type of energy that the sun uses to produce its energy. Basically, here's how powerful these shields would be.
Let's see. Okay, so all right, so what would that equate to then, in terms of like durability, like getting past it? Then is it all right? I'll give you an example. So let's say those shields, obviously, the fusion, whatever they're called, can get through the shields, like through a subatomic limo. You said, right?
Yes, that's how fusion works.
All right, so what would it be? Is it over? What is it? Let's say, I'll give you an example, like multi-city block level potency, like small town level.
I thought we were like, what?
Yeah, because you need to quantify how, because you're saying it's going to get through my durability, but it's equal stats. You're saying it's going to get through my shield, so I want to know how potent for it to get through my shield. Unless, you know what, Fate, do you want to just leave this to the judges? Because this point,
no, because we kind of like, and
it's quite honestly, it's not getting us anywhere.
I gotta like explain that it has at least one. The nuclear fusion he has a temperature of at least 110 degrees Celsius, and it's slightly more than 6 times more like potent than like the sun's core. But, like it's more powerful than like the surface of like the sun.
Okay, then how strong would that be then?
You're asking me how powerful the surface of the sun
Yeah,
is.
can you give me a rough estimate in terms of like, quantifying, like how strong would that be in terms of AP in order to get through that durability of those shields?
Yeah,
Fate. Let's just leave this to the judges because it's going nowhere.
Yeah, just leave it to the judges.
I didn't have the AP. Wouldn't the heat alone be enough to melt through the shields?
Fate,
because it's 100.
Fate, I'm just
leave it to the judges, man. This is y'all been on this point for so freaking long.
I mean, to be fair,
the judges. I know what
he doesn't want to though.
Well, I'm just gonna argue my shields because you can't give me a quantification. Like
I literally just gave you like 2.
You didn't. Yeah, but you didn't.
Some of them were actually in the example I gave you.
Yeah, but you're not.
This is getting. How about you'll move on? You don't want to. This is getting quite circular.
Yeah.
Okay, we can.
Yeah. All right. I'll go into my win con. So, all right. Let me look for my scams real quick. Where is it? Sorry, I need to just find that scam real quick. So for my second win con, Aero, she's going to manipulate the air pressure to the point where she's going to basically, she's basically going to crush you. And I'll show you a scan. All right, let me just drop in zone 1 real quick. So she can, because of her air manipulation, she can affect the air, basically the density, the air to the point where it can crush crystal, and that's what she did to those golems. As you can see, there's like cracks coming from them. So she's going to basically crush you.
Basically, she's just going to crush his bones then?
Yeah, his whole body.
I actually do have a counter to this.
Let's hear it.
Oh, counter is that his body is too do. No, wait, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, because I was about to say.
My counter is that his biology in and of itself and how it works would not allow for her to be able to do that.
How?
I think that's the right word, yeah.
How would your biology protect your body from being literally crushed by air?
For one, strong.
What did you say? Sorry, I can't hear you. You're glitching out.
I said his bones are based. Well, that's two reasons. One, his bones are made of. His organs are more
Hey, you're staticking by a lot, bro.
Whatever, man.
Can you fix your mic, please? Something?
Okay, to it being able to crush him, is it adamantium skeleton?
Okay, how durable is the adamantium skeleton?
The adamantium skeleton?
Alright.
Okay, that's actually an interesting question because I did do some research on this a while ago, and I've actually concluded that it's equal to, if not greater, than the metal that the power armor is made out of.
Alright, how durable is that?
Power armor?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up a bit. Power. Okay, the power armor is durable enough to withstand the. Basically, the power armor is durable enough to withstand the pressure put upon it by its nuclear fusion cells. and as well as the pressure exhausted by multiple nuclear bombs.
Yeah, but all right, but like, how durable is it? Like, you need to give me a level. You can't just say that's fake as fuck. You can't just say like durable as being able to take like nuclear bombs. You need to give me a quantifiable amount.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just like getting the new, like the scan. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
They managed to survive barrages of nukes similar to this one. The megaton bomb has enough pressure to level like entire cities.
Okay, so you say about the adamantium skeleton in terms of like durabilities, what like relative to like the power armor? Yeah, you said.
Yeah, relative if not greater.
Could you
Due to
provide
like
me
the
some? Could you provide me some evidence for that, please?
I kind of already did. You just said show me how tough the power armor is. So you kind of
Yeah,
just
but
like
like,
is
yeah, no, but like,
long
where's,
as it
but
was.
no, but like, again, the thing you sent me is kind of vague. Like, I want to know like whereabouts. So where does it say that it's that the adamantium skeleton is relative to the power armor durability?
Why didn't you just ask that before? Then you kind of just got something different. I mean, I can
No,
show you still, but like I can still show you that.
that's oh my god. Look, all I'm saying is I need you to show me where it says that the power armor in terms of durability is relative to the adamantium skeleton. That's all I'm asking. Because I don't, and because you sent me this like wiki, there's like a lot of things on it. So I don't want to read for a whole Bible when you haven't pointed out specifically where it is. It's kind of similar to like how, say, like I give you a video, and if I give you a video, I need to give you a timestamp. I can't just have you watch the whole video.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want you to read the whole thing. I just wanted to like show you the examples of like the nukes that the power armor has survived.
Yeah, but I want to see. Can you put that on? Can you put that on for me, please? Like, copy and paste it and just put it in the zone 1, please, so I can have a look at it instead of me wasting time having to just read through. Like,
No, you don't have to read it. Like, that's just a picture I needed to show you of a megaton nuke. I just wanted to show you the picture is all.
wait, so you're saying you're equating like the megaton, the bomb, to the like durability?
Of what the power armor can sustain. It could go higher, but like this is just like at a base stance.
Alright, could you show me that, please? Like it being comparable. I need you to prove that for me, please. Just show me something, please.
I mean, most okay, I can do it too. It was like okay. So like in like the Fallout lore and stuff, there are these things called like death claws that can cleave through power armor with ease.
Yeah.
But yeah, the adamantium book, then they would not be able to like cleave off your limbs. He stops you from like losing limbs when you have the adamantium book.
Yeah, but to what degree though? Again, you need to quantify that. To what degree?
To what degree does it stop you from losing that?
Yeah.
It just what? What degree does it stop you from losing limbs?
Yeah, like you need to give. All right. How strong were those death claws?
I'll enough to cut through like the power armor like butter.
All right. How? All right. So you said how? So how durable is the power armor?
He just went over that though.
Yeah,
but just
the
told
thing is, you haven't provided me with like a sentence specifically saying that this power armor is durable, comparable to this bomb. You've just given me just a random wiki link with nothing for me to like look at in terms of like the specific part of it.
The wiki link is just so you see what type of bombs they went through. The power armors are from the old war.
All I'm asking is you need to prove that the adamantium is comparable to the power armor's durability, and you haven't done that.
asked me like 3 things. You asked how strong the power armor is.
Yes, because
And if
you're
it
trying
compares.
yeah, and I'm trying to.
Okay, look. Okay, look. I'll explain it like again.
The reasons why I've asked you this because I'm trying to get a definitive. I'm trying to get a definitive level of how durable your dude's adamantium skeleton is. I need a quantifiable amount. You can't just say, okay, he can't rip through this. That's vague.
I didn't just say that. I've actually put. Okay, look. Okay, so which one do you want to focus on first?
I need you to prove. I need you to show me proof, clear cut. Don't just send me like just a wiki page with just information because I'm not going to read through all of that. You need to give me.
All I did, I just needed the page. The picture.
Hang on a minute. Hold on. You need to give me a specific section on where I need to read this so I can see the evidence because I'm not going to read through this Bible.
I didn't give it to you to read. I gave it to you so you can just see the image. Don't need to read it.
This is getting us nowhere.
I can like give you like the thing. Oh, hey, first, but I can like give you. But I can show you what the vibe like going through that though.
That's not a bug.
I was gonna say that
That's not a bug.
I was gonna say.
Shut up, mute.
Leave this to the judges.
Yeah, we can leave that. But anyway, all right. Is that you want to go? Do you want?
Yeah,
you want to just?
I'm gonna put the timestamp though. Like,
all right.
I asked for this one.
All right. Yeah, put me a timestamp and I can just look at this.
Okay. Like, press the video. Go like in the. Actually, no. I'm just gonna give you the timestamp because
just give me a timestamp. So just give me a timestamp and I can just have a look at it.
Okay. Basically, go to the timestamp here and you see that they like survived through that. Also, like to mention, these are some of the weaker power armors.
2/8/22. You said, right? Okay, so when it says like, obviously, like when you said they survived the nuclear apocalypse, and I'm looking at this through the video. It's still kind of vague. So like, I'm trying to what I need you to just show. It's kind of
okay. Wait, no. How is that vague? How is that vague?
Look, it's vague because you need to give me a level on how strong those nuclear bombs were.
You want to know how strong like the nuclear bombs were specifically?
Yeah, the nuclear bombs.
Okay.
Because you can't just say like for example, like I'm just saying this because like nukes, they can vary in terms of AP. You got nukes that can destroy on like
I know what you mean.
Like a ski block. There's nukes that can destroy towns and cities. Like you need to be. That's why I'm asking for a quantifiable amount. You can't just say.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then
I know what you mean.
And then you're just freaking wasting time.
I know what you mean. It's just like okay, look. These are like
yeah.
The reason. Okay. You wanted to know like the reason that I did like give you that. I do have that image. I do have something I could show you again. I would do that, but right now it's just like looking for. Oh wait, hopefully this is it. This is like show it. These are like the megatons, the hydrogen bomb nukes right there, and this explains like the effect. Hopefully this is good. Oh, that's it. This is what I needed. Hey, God damn it! What is this? Oh, grab this back. Oh no, this is what I need. Never mind. This is the one.
Is this link?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the one. These are so basically these types of bombs are in the megaton ranges.
Megaton ranges. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm just.
Okay, you only need to read like the part about like read the one that's after the atomic bombs.
Okay, so. You said the megaton ranges, yeah?
Yes, the megaton ranges, like right with the hydrogen bombs.
Again, like okay, so how strong would that be in terms of AP? Are we talking multi-city block? Are we talking city block?
Megaton.
Like, you gotta give me a clear cut. Yeah.
Okay, look. I know. Look, I know. Like you want to like get a really clear estimate. That's why I like shows you this. But how much clearer can I get? So when it's in the high megaton ranges, it's like
we can just leave this point to the judges if you like.
Okay. The megatons are basically large city to at least like small like mountain level. That's
okay.
Like
there we go. Thank you. So large city to what? Sorry.
Large city to at least small mountain level for like the megaton.
So that's the potency of your durability
of
in terms of the adamantium.
Of some of like the weak power armor. Yes.
Wait, sorry, would you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Basically said, yeah, that's like how the like durability to like the power armor, at least like in its default stages, because these are some of the lesser models. But I was just going with that as like a base stance.
Okay, well, oh god, this was such a waste of time. Jesus. Okay, man, this. Oh. So let me get this straight. So, with the adamantium skeleton, so in terms of like, does the adamantium skeleton have its own durability? Because like, think of it like this: it's like, all right, I give you an example. So you know, like Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah, you know how people can get through his like skin and stuff, but his adamantium skeleton has a higher degree of durability. Does it have its own unique durability? Do you understand what I mean, Fate?
I mean, yeah, like you're asking, like, does it have its own durability that's separate from like the LoneWanderer?
Yeah, like separate from his like flesh and so on and so forth.
And so wait, you're asking a question, right? Like this isn't a claim.
Yeah, it's a question.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be like, so like with that question. I'd say it's mostly like 50-50 because it's only like his bones that are adamantium.
Plus, because you can't like necessarily prove, and plus it's equal stats, I really think it wouldn't matter. I would be able to get through the durability. Well, so,
how?
Yeah, because
what? What? How? What's your like counter to?
Well, you said 50-50, so you're not sure. And that's not really
okay.
that's not really a plausible argument.
Okay, wait. You asked like, does it have its own durability? How does that negate what I've said?
Because it's equal stats, all right. Equal stats, so equal durability, equal AP, right? And you haven't proven that the adamantium skeleton itself has its own type of durability. I'm still going to argue.
Why are you adding on all this? You didn't ask this before.
Do you mean I didn't ask this? Ugh. Because your claim was that I wouldn't be able to crush your bones because of your durability. You were arguing durability. So then I was thinking, all right, I was going to say, okay, but this is equal stats. But now you're saying, okay, the reasons why you won't be able to crush my dude's bones is because of my adamantium. And I'm trying to find out, okay, does this have a higher degree of durability than your normal conventional durability, which is what I'm trying to find out. And because you said 50-50, weren't sure, that's not a plausible argument. You need to have clear-cut evidence to prove that. So again,
could you repeat your question again? Because I think I bleeped out.
What question?
The question you just asked.
What's the durability?
Oh, not that one. The thing you asked about, like having you said, like, was it like Wolverines? Like,
yeah,
you know how like
you said yeah, and I asked that, and you said you were 50-50.
And like it could go that way. You could say like it could extend to his flesh, but I would say like it's just his bones. I mean, it does just say adamantium skeleton.
Yeah, but that's again, like, you haven't proven that it has a higher degree of durability itself. So I'm just going to argue. Hang on, since it's equal stats, I'm still going to argue. I'd still crush you.
Ow.
And we can leave this to the judges.
Why would you still crush me when he can survive all this pressure, though?
Because you haven't proven that the adamantium skeleton is its own durability. Then it's normal. Then obviously the flesh, and plus it's equal stats. So I'd still crush you. That wouldn't matter.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You'd go around the adamantium orb and just crush his squishy parts.
I'd crush you.
Oh, why didn't you just like say you would just still crush his organs? I actually had like a
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
Okay, so like I apologize for like misunderstanding what you meant there because I thought you were still like talking
wait a minute.
bones. I didn't.
Let me hold on. I can explain what he's trying to tell you. Okay, look. What he's saying, Fate. Okay, he wants to know how much higher your adamantium is compared to your physical durability, because what Forrest is saying is you haven't gave him a level or any like quantification, like X amount of how much above your like metal shit is, right? So he's saying for all he knows, from judging off what you gave him, he can still crush it just as normally as he crushes your skin because it's the same durability level until you.
Oh, I know what he's saying. Yeah. I know what he's saying. Like he's saying like he just go around that to quest like the organs. But like I do like have something for that. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll put like a timestamp for it.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, let me just put the timestamp.
You thought I was done with you, didn't you? Well, you were 3 days after splitting my head open.
Okay, let me get that timestamp. I'll put it in here. I'm gonna copy and paste it.
Yeah, sure.
The daily. This is pretty much a regular part of its maintenance, but healing from trauma puts a much higher tax on your system.
Oh crap, ads.
RPT mobile hit of 20.
I apologize for that. I hate ads.
It doesn't just replace old cells, but it has to completely build an entirely new framework and sort through bullshit.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You just pause that for a sec.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you guys could hear that. Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, could you just pause the video? Because
go to like. Wait, let me just put it here. 10, 3, 4. Of all the ones that I've put on here, and I forgot to put the stamps for this one in the comments. I'm just gonna type it out though.
Okay.
11:44, 44, from 10:34 to 11:44. It just shows how much his.
But
to his
look, you need to pause that because I can literally hear your background. You need to pause it, please.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't think you guys could go through like the earphones. Okay. Basically, what this shows is that with the stem packs, basically the amount of pressure it releases into his bloodstream and his veins and through his skin, you need to have more tougher than average vein system.
Fate, I've asked you previously, can you please mute what is in your background? I can barely hear myself speak.
I don't have anything on though.
Well, I can't hear it.
Let me mute.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me just back out. I think it might be my freaking disc. Alright, I can hear now.
Okay. Is it good now?
Yeah, I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, so your argument is the stim packs, yeah?
In a sense, but like it's in a different way than like what's saying. For instance, the stim packs essentially release a large amount of pressure into the body already through his veins, his blood vessels, and his skin.
So you're arguing that. So you're arguing that the stim packs would stop your body from basically being crushed, yeah? That's what I'm trying to understand I'm trying to understand the context of your counter.
Okay, let me just explain it better then. Basically what I'm saying is that when he does use these stim packs, he doesn't really need to use them to survive the press. But like, you know how when you're in Fallout and they can use stim packs like one after another with no issue at all?
Yeah.
Basically when he does that, he's releasing several kilo. What was it? Kilo. He's releasing several pounds of kilograms of pressure into his body, like his blood vessels and his veins and his skin and all that. And his blood vessels don't implode from the amount of pressure being exerted directly into them, on them. even after he uses multiple stim packs at once.
Wait, okay. So I want to ask you a question. So
Okay.
he has to. So he has to actually get the stim pack and stab himself, right?
I'm not saying he'd use it to stop the pressure. I'm saying like
I'm
because
just
the
asking
stim
you a
pack.
question.
Oh yeah, he has to
I'm
like
just
stab
asking
it
a
into
question.
him.
That's all. Okay. So all right. So what? So could you go over your counter argument again for me, please?
Okay, I will go over it again because yeah, this is kind of like it is
Because
a different argument than like I use.
Because I'm trying to understand your argument here.
I know, it is kind of different. So like I'm going to explain it again. So like the way the stim packs work is that they condense an entire 3 months worth of healing into your body, but that has to be contained in something that would have to weigh several pounds and release all of that pounds and that pressure into your body in an instant. But yet the Lone Wanderer is able to use multiple stim packs back to back without them bursting his blood vessels open due to the amount of pressure that they're releasing directly into his bloodstream and through his skin. Yet he doesn't implode in his skin and his blood vessels don't pop open from that amount of pressure that he's exerting into himself. Even after
Okay, so your counter argument is stim packs.
in a sense, yes, with how they look and how he doesn't implode.
Well, all right. Well, I'd argue if you was to stab yourself with a stim pack, plus stim packs, they don't actually take effect that quickly, and I can provide evidence for that. In fact, so I'll find that scan for you.
The stim packs would heal him from the pressure. I'm not saying they'd heal him. I'm saying like when he uses them.
No, I'm trying to argue something. Hang on.
Grab. Did you understand like what I said? Because I'm not saying
You're basically saying the stim packs would protect you from being crushed. Essentially, you're saying.
No. And the sin. No, not. No, I'm not. Okay, wait. I'm not saying he was
being fake. Dude, your argument's all over the place.
Oh, it's not all over the place. I've just never like had to really argue this before. But like, what I am saying is I'm not saying he would use the stim pack to heal himself for being crushed. I'm saying that the way the stim packs work is they release tons of pressure into his body. His blood vessels do not pop under. So when she uses that pressure against him, his blood vessels in his skin are already used to high amounts of pressure, so they wouldn't pop. Simply what I said.
Okay, let me see this video real quick.
I apologize if like I didn't like explain that well enough because like it's like first time of it was like I had to say this out loud.
Alright, so I was trying to understand where you.
I don't blame you. It's kind of a unique argument that I kind of found. It's fun though. Like that was fun though.
Alright, man, this is a long ass clip.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so the dude says that if you was to like inject yourself with a stim pack, like normally it would blow your arm like open, right?
Yeah, due to like how condensed the pressure is and how much things are in it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes,
but
that's basically like what I meant.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna argue that I'd still crush you because I'm crushing your whole body. Because that's again like going off the clip and obviously listening to what the dude said. I just argue that I'd still crush you.
Why would you crush me when he?
Because I don't see how like the stim packs would be very effective, and plus,
he literally
plus, hang on. You'd have to prove how immediate the stim pack would protect you from not being imploded or like crushed.
Okay, like let me just stop. Okay, now when when he does say that, he's talking about like how when you use the stim pack. Now, the stim pack by itself is not the thing that helps you. I'm not using the stim packs to heal. I'm saying that the stim packs, with how they work and how they function, because it doesn't blow his arm off, even though it was supposed to like heal it, is due to the pressure, not the healing properties. The way the stim packs work is that they release several pounds of pressure into the bloodstream. And you normally when your heart, like when your heart's under a lot of pressure, and when it's under so much pressure it just bursts, it's kind of like that. With impact, even though they were supposed to help you, scientifically they should blow your heart up with how much pressure it's exerting into your organs and through your bloodstreams and veins and muscles, like the skin. That should be what happens. But when the Lone Wanderer uses a lot of them at a time, even a super stim pack would have more pressure. It doesn't blow him up.
Pack. Hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Just a sec.
Okay.
I want to ask you something. You do know that Super Stim Pack wasn't in Fallout 3, right?
Oh no, I was just using that as like an analogy. I wasn't like using it as like that.
I beg to differ. But I'm still gonna argue I'd still crush you. But we can just leave that to the judges.
Okay, wait, no, I honestly think you're misunderstanding like what I'm saying. Like the stim packs aren't gonna heal him from the crushing. Stim packs, the way he uses them, he doesn't need to use them to survive being crushed.
Hang on a sec, Fate. Alright. I'm still gonna argue that I'd still crush I basically turn you into mincemeat, so your bones included.
What is
okay,
this?
fair enough. Alright, fuck it, I'll steel man you. Let's say I'm unable to like crush your organs. I'd still be crushing your bones and every other part of your body. And
okay, wait, did you comprehend what I just said about like what I meant? Because I really think you misunderstood what I meant about like. I didn't think this would like happen, but I did think people would misunderstand that outcome. I'm trying to I'm explaining it in like the clearest way I can. Do you still think when I say stim packs that I'm saying it'll heal him from being put under pressure?
No, I didn't. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, then what do you think I meant when I explained it to you the third time?
So basically, when when I was listening to the clip from obviously the timestamp you gave me, the dude was talking about nutrients, right?
Yes, those.
You're following, yeah?
Yes, I'm following.
And he said that when you inject yourself with a stim pack, it says something about like 51 kilograms of like pressure or something, and or something like that on the lines. And he said that your body would need like that would if a normal person was to do that, it basically like burst your arm off or something or some shit. Yeah.
Yes. The pressure. He's used to that type of pressure, and that's why I said the pressure from that attack window.
Okay. So can you quantify to what degree that pressure is?
Legitimately just said 51 kilograms.
Yeah, but what level is that though?
You already did that yourself. You already said 51 kilograms.
Yeah, but like what level is that though in terms of like is that war level? In terms of like, is that human level? Is that above superhuman?
What the what?
Look, Fate, let's just leave this to the judges because your argument isn't very clear.
It's not very clear. I've literally just explained it to you 3 times.
Let's
and you only
just
got it on the third time.
Fate, do you want to leave this to the judges, yes or no? Because I'm still going to stick with my guns. And it's not going to get us anywhere.
Okay, can I at least ask you one though?
Yeah, sure.
So, that's like how much pressure it was, but like, you still didn't. But like we've been talking all this time, but like you haven't really shown me how much
I can
pressure.
quantify. I've got evidence to quantify the air pressure. Hang on, I'll find it for you. So she can crush those crystal what's it? Golems. I'll drop you that calc. Hang on a sec. I've got you, my guy. Let me go find those calcs for you real quick. And I can give you like what that would equate to in terms of like AP. So just give me a sec.
Okay.
So, and I'll send you a scan as well so you can understand the context of the calculation. Alright, cool. Okay, I'll send it. I'm going to send it now.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I asked that, I actually didn't like think you had like the thing.
Yeah, I've got calcs. Hang on a sec. I'll send it to you now.
This is good though. Let's see.
So basically, these crystal golems which she crushed, and she can basically the calc that's necessary to even cut or even crush, in terms of like those golems, would require at least around like small town level plus like AP. Far above what the stim packs can do in terms of like protecting your guy.
Oh, this is the calc. Okay, cement.
Yeah.
Silica, granite, energy.
Yeah. So that's basically small town level, if not small town level plus. So that's what those calculations equate to. So I'm giving you a precise quantification, not just numbers.
I mean, yeah, this is a calculation, but it has numbers in it. I mean, it's good. Like, this is actually really good.
Yeah, so I'm still going to argue, like, your stim pack thing isn't really going to be much help because I have a high degree of potency and that'd be enough to crush your dude.
Yeah. That is honestly is like real quick.
How would you say, Fate?
Yeah, let me find something else then real quick.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm getting like this thing here. Yeah, okay. I'm having some issues like finding the other thing I need to get.
Okay. Do you want to just go conclusions now, or do you want to just...
Hold up, my brother was yelling at me for it, but I'm back.
No, it's okay.
I've been in the bathroom too long.
Hey, do y'all mind going to conclusions soon? It's been like over an hour.
Oh, just like I didn't expect that. A calc did kind of like throw me off a bit.
Yo, guys, could you go to conclusions soon? Like,
well, I'm ready to conclude.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think I'll be able to like find a solid like counter for like the. Oh crap! I don't think I'll be able to like find like a sonic thing counter for like this thing in particular. But I will say another counter to this though, like a different one.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't really like this special, but while even if you wanted to say it would cost like his, it's a different thing. I don't get what they work due to like oh god, I don't get what they work due to the LoneWanderer being like a cyborg.
Wait, a cyborg? You said? You said?
I said due to the LoneWanderer being a cyborg.
Being a cyborg.
God damn, my brother.
Let's have a look at this thing.
For that, I have to get out of the bathroom and stuff. I just found some paper towels. Okay, so like, what was your question again? Because I think you asked me something.
So you said the cyborg perk, right?
Oh yes, that and like the solar book. But I'm gonna try my best in case this one doesn't work.
Or again, I'll just still crush that then, because as we go back on the previous counter you mentioned with the whole adamantium skeleton, it's still going to change the situation for you. So I just still argue to crush you.
I mean, you did really come up with the counter to that other thing, though. I mean, like, I do admit this would crush his organs, but I do want to say, like, that this.
Wait, what did I not counter? Sorry, Fate.
I mean, like you said basically like that it would get around his adamantium to quest his organs, and then I didn't have a counter to the organ quest on like to this cyborg book. Because I argue with
the organ. Sorry, I'm kind of confused. What are you saying?
Basically, okay.
Did you really just come in another bathroom?
Hold up a bit.
Here and the
Okay, guys. Seriously, it's time to conclude.
Yeah, I'm ready to conclude.
My brother is he's cranky a bit.
Guilty. It's time for you to.
All the judges and the other partner agrees. We want y'all to conclude, dude.
We don't care.
Horn is about to burst a blood vessel, so you'll need to.
Nah, guys, I'm gonna say like
Would you like to go first?
I would just like to say that like this wouldn't get rid of his organs, the cyborg book. But like before we like conclude, who do you want to go first?
I'll go first. All right. So for my conclusion, I proved that my precognition would help me to stay in the game, and of course know exactly what what the Lone Wanderer would do. I also proved that my blades would be enough to cut through his adamantium skeleton or whatever the thing he argued for it. I also argued that the air pressure would be able to crush him, even if he did argue like his organs and such with the whole Stimpack argument. I'd still be able to put his like limbs or body out of commission, so he wouldn't be able to keep fighting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And of course, the shield as well. I felt I proved that the shield would be able to protect me, because Fate didn't really give like a clear cut like quantification in terms of like how strong like the plasma blast or whatever the thing from the alien blaster would be able to get through the shields. So I felt as if he didn't provide anything concrete in those or anything quantifiable in that scenario. But yeah, that's my conclusion. I felt as if I took victory.
Okay, so like, can I go now? Wait, so can I go with my conclusions now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in my conclusions, I would like to say that I do believe that I won this via my Excel, via like the one with accelerated percent of time once we count before he could use it. Prove that his laser weaponry is hard enough to vaporize. So he was essentially, since he didn't exactly provide like any like elemental resistance for like the shields, and that his bones, his adamantium bones, are tough enough to survive being under that pressure. But like that his organs would be in danger. But due to everything else I stated, I don't think it would really get to the point where like the organs were under like actually wait, like the organs were like in that much danger due to like his cyber perk and due to the pressure that he always sustains via the nuclear weaponry he's around frequently. And I do believe like that I won based on like his weaponry and his resistances and his perks, essentially. Like, now we can go on to judgments.
All right. I'll go ahead and judge first if you want to mute.
Okay, you can go first.
Yeah, mute, please. Okay, so for the first point, I do have to edge out with Forrest on the precog thing because, like, I do get where he's coming from, right? The precog should allow him to stay those steps ahead, or at least a step ahead, before you have the chance to, slow down the perception. So that would, like, essentially his precog would allow him to see that happen and be a step ahead and move over there a step ahead before you think about slowing down the perception. So I would say, yeah, Forrest should be able to get in close with his precog and slash your dude. So I got to give that to Forrest. But now in terms of like the whole like crushing, your bones and like crushing your organs and stuff, and your armor and adamantium and stuff, like y'all were kind of like really having a lot of miscommunication throughout a lot of this, but like a lot of points were like that. But like, I do get where Fate was coming from because he was really putting it out like his dude can take this pressure, which should logically make his innards explode. And yet Fate pointed out how his dude is like, he can handle a few of these things. And just as an example, he brought up how, in theory, he should take a super one. And yeah, that's comp, but that was just like supporting evidence that he can take even more potent stuff if needed that wouldn't expand his innards per se. And then like, Forrest still argued, I'd still be able to like crush him down, crush your bones and stuff. And he brought up like a small town level calc. However, the problem is Fate brought up megatons worth of magnitudes for his character. And he did actually specifically say megatons. So I'm afraid, small town plus doesn't really compare to the megaton ranges. And he did actually say his dude's not just, handling one of these packs, but he's actually handling two of them. He wasn't arguing like they were going to heal him. He's saying they're logically supposed to blow you up from the inside out. And yet his entire body and stuff is handling a few of these at once. And he did provide the whole megaton stuff as well. So that is above town level, I'm afraid. So I would have to give that point to Fate overall. And I don't think you'd be able to like really crush him the way it was interpreted to be crushed. I think he'd be all right from what I heard. That's what I'm convinced. Let's see. What was another point?
What's the shields?
Yeah, the heat
shield.
thing.
Oh yeah, my bad. You got the subatomic stuff and the windshield. Yeah, that's the most. And I would say this is one of my most important points here. Yeah, so with that, y'all do have like, right, it's equal durability. So I would say it's not really necessary to quantify the potency of his like atomic to subatomic destruction because that essentially negs normal durability. It's attacking you on an atomic or even higher at a subatomic level. That's the level. Like, so if you're all physically equal, if you don't have a resistance to like atomic or subatomic, attacks or destruction per se, you're kind of screwed. And like the wind barrier, like that was a good, effort, definitely. But I feel like there was no true justification to prove it would like resist a subatomic attack. From what I've heard, like it should protect from like a normal like based attack, but something that can rip you apart on an atomic, if not a subatomic level, that's going to rip right through that. And there really was no like justification, like to really showcase it would handle that type of a destruction. So, he did argue the subatomic level and he provided some stuff. So I would have to say, I got to give that to Fate. Overall, I'd have to exit out with Fate on this debate more often than not. But who's next? Debater, anyone?
If they don't want to judge, it's fine.
I mean, wait, like a lot
I
of
don't
other
understand why they
people.
won't.
It's fine. Don't worry. Good games, Fate. You won.
A good game. Thanks, boys. That was a good debate.
Yeah, good game.
A small wiki is a Bible, but that long ass link is not.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to read through it all. It looked like a big ass Bible. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You didn't have to read it. I just gave it to you for the